Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We're North Georgia's only live online morning show. Show them how they can contact the show there. Josh, there you go. That's how you can contact the show. You know, I always feel like after that bold opening, I want to spin a record and say, now, coming in at number 5 this week on the Billboard charts. I just always feel I want to do that. I don't know why that happens. Anyhow, the President of the United States has got his little thumbs rolling around this morning on the Twitter. He's out there on that tweet thing, you know, and the media drives them nuts. But let's roll some of the tweets here this morning and catch up. Paul Krugman of the fake news New York Times has lost all credibility, as the Times itself, with his false and highly inaccurate writing on me. He is obsessed with hatred, just as others are obsessed with how stupid he is. Oh, come on, Big D, man. He said market would crash, only record highs. Now, that was 2 hours ago. Let's see what happened right there. I will be in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Wonder if the Russians will be there, because they are saying now that they think maybe that collusion, that Russian collusion to help Donald Trump win is, you know, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. I will be going to Green Bay, Wisconsin for a really big rally on Saturday evening. Big crowd expected. Much to talk about. Make America great again. The president did that 2 hours ago. And here we go, 2 hours ago also. In the old days, if you were president, you had a good president and had a good economy, you were basically immune from criticism. Remember, it's the economy, stupid. Who said that? James Carville. Remember that? You got to give it to James Carville. It's the economy, stupid. Remember, that's the Bill Clinton campaign. His guy, James Carville. Oh, I gotta be rolling to do my James Carville impression. But I love it. I love to try to do James Carville. Okay, but it's the economy. Remember that? It's the economy, stupid. Today, I have, as president, perhaps the greatest economy in history, and to the mainstream media, it means nothing, but it will. Now, the media gets really upset with the president when he has the greatest this and the greatest that, because they're the juice box generation, where the biggest decision that needs to be made at the ball field is who's bringing the juice box or who's bringing the snack. And nobody wins. Everybody's equal. If you want to be a boy, you can be a boy no matter what the hell you are. Or the doctor says when you're born, you got a healthy baby girl. How dare you, sir? Right? They can't take it. They can't take when you say great. All right, President, rolling right along. We got other things to do here. Okay, sorry. This Fox and Friends made it. Surprising there with the Trumpster. Sorry to say, but Fox and Friends is by far the best morning political show on television. It rightly has by far the highest ratings, not even close. Morning Psycho Joe. Psycho Joe. Morning Psycho Joe, who helped get me elected in 2016 by having me on free all the time, has nosedived, too angry, dumb, and sick, and really bad show with low ratings, and will only get worse. CNN has been proven, and long-term ratings by beyond disaster. In fact, it rewarded Chris Cuomo with a now unsuccessful primetime slot, despite his massive failure in the morning only on CNN. So an hour ago, he had another one there, only on CNN. But should be much higher than that. If Twitter wasn't playing their political game, no wonder Congress wants to get involved, and they must be more fairer companies to get out the word, okay? So I guess let's see what to say here. Oh, I can't keep going here. Donald Trump. You got Marie Bartoloma. Let's see, what did she say? Harley Davidson has struggled with tariffs with the EU. This is an hour ago. Harley Davidson has struggled with tariffs with the EU, currently paying 31%. They've had to move production overseas to try to offset some of the tariffs that they've been hit with, which rise to 66% in June of 2021. And that came from Maria Bartoloma, okay? Make America Great Again, the President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump. Now, let me show you this. I want to show you, this is what the media does with his tweets, okay? They pick and choose. So let's go, while we're talking about Twitter, let's go to number 34. Now, MSNBC at 5:01 a.m. Eastern Time, right? Right out of the box, 5:01 a.m. Isn't it amazing that the people who were closest to me by far and knew the campaign better than anyone were never even called to testify before Mueller? Now, if you notice, that's highlighted. In the morning when they bring these tweets up, that's what they read. Now, obviously, I don't know if they think you can't read the rest, but that's all they read. They never read the next sentence. The reason is that the 18 angry Democrats knew they would all say no collusion and only very good things. They never read that because they don't want you to know who are the 18 angry Democrats. Who are they? They don't want you to know that. And that's what they will read. Look at the next one here. Number 35. This is MSNBC again. This is 5:01. They did this back to back. They only read the highlighted area. Only high crimes and misdemeanors can lead to impeachment. Okay? There was no crimes by me, no collusion, no obstruction, so you can't impeach. Now that is all they read this morning on the show, is what they highlighted. They don't read the second part, okay? It was the Democrats that committed the crimes, not your Republican president. Tables are finally turning on the witch hunt, right? Absolutely. They will not read that. Will not. So let me go back to Nancy Pelosi here, number 3, okay? And I don't know if I have everything in what they call it, chronological order, okay? Number 3, okay, and the media does not report on the Trump administration. They are in total takedown of the administration, and they're all deciding how to best do it. That's how they're working every day. How do we best do this today? What do we do today? So yesterday was the smoke screen of we don't really want to impeach. So as you can see there, number 3, House Democrats leader tells members to investigate Trump, not impeach him. So keep it going every day. Keep something in the headlines. Get the unredacted version so we can continue to see if there's anything embarrassing in there. And just hang tight. We're going to work this through. All right? Number 4, again, with saving the damn democracy. Number 4, Joe. There we go. House Democrat leaders tell members to investigate Trump, not impeach. We have to save our democracy. Folks, does that not set you off? It does me. It sets me off every time we go to save our democracy. We have to save our democracy. This isn't a Democrat or a Republican. It's about saving our democracy, Pelosi said, according to a person on the call. Who was the person that was on the call? If it is what we need to do to honor our responsibility to the Constitution, if that's the place the facts take us, that's the place we have to go. So we're going to let the facts take us there. Let's get the facts, okay? Number 5. We don't have to go to articles of impeachment to obtain the facts. The presentation of facts. We don't have to go to articles of impeachment yet. Okay, don't go there yet. We will push, because see, here's what they got to do, and I'm going to get there in just a second. But here's exactly what they got to do, and this is on MSNBC again this morning. Okay, let's go to number 6. They work together, okay? Trump approval hits all-time low. So don't do it yet, because if we could keep bringing out things, okay, if we could keep bringing things out and we push him down, see, if he got 32% approval, these cowardly Republicans start jumping ship and start thinking that I'm telling you, just pay attention. Right now, the goal is to keep Jerry Nadler, Schiff, investigate, and we'll go there. Look at that. All right. It's at 39%. Ties post-Charlottesville rating. Always bring it back to Charlottesville, damn it. Trump approval hits all-time low. Okay, there's the what did he call him? Psycho Joe? And then they do this. This is right out of the box, 6 a.m., number 7. Then they run, hey, Politico, Morning Consult. Their poll says 34%. Okay, begin impeachment process against the president, 34%. No is at 48. Now, if they can get that 34 to like 38 to 40, that's, hey, they know. They're telling you this is what they're working on. So the smoke screen continues. No, we can't go with impeachment yet. We're only up to 34%. And then they go number 8. Okay, Politico Morning Consult poll, President Trump's approval rating 39, down 5. Since 414, just down 5. Disapproval, okay, is up 6. We're working on it, man. We're working on it. Lowest, and here you go. Here's the other one. Ipsos, Reuters, number 9. They showed this morning again. That is 37, down 6. 56 disapproval, up 2. And so they asked the president yesterday, number 11, they asked the president, are you concerned, Mr. President? I know you're rolling Easter eggs. I know you're talking to the little children and you got the bunny, but we want to know, are you the least bit concerned? Are you concerned about impeachment, Mr. President? What do you say to that? Sam Donaldson on the lawn of the White House. Not even a little bit. He said, not even a little bit. I'm not even concerned a little bit. What's next to try to push the polling? And this is what they're working on. Number 13. Fox has got in on it here. Number 13. Democrats subpoena Don McGahn for testimony. Okay. Give me number 17. The Mueller report, CNN right there, 5:06 a.m. McGahn subpoenaed by House Judiciary Committee. Dems planning in-depth probe of Trump's actions described by Mueller. His actions described by Mueller, not crimes, right? Let's see if I can get another one up here. Number 21, the smoke screen here. CNN helping throw the smoke screen. Dem leaders put damper on impeachment. I call BS on that. Pelosi tells caucus to move cautiously. Focus on duty and democracy. All right. Let me see what else I want here before I go. Number 25. Don McGahn subpoenaed by House. Okay, there it is. I just show these because I want you to show how they put this together. Okay, and then number 27, Mr. President. Number 27, CNN had to ask, "Are you worried that your staff is ignoring your orders? Get me a cup of coffee." How many times I gotta say that? Quit ignoring me. Please, treat me better. Huh? Are you concerned that they're ignoring you? As the Mueller report portrays. I mean, seriously, I'm not joking, folks. I mean, I'm trying to be, but it is just like how to come here and not just freak out on these dumbass people. These people don't even know how to get up and down the elevator. They don't know what button to push. CNN, are you worried your staff is ignoring your orders? As the Mueller report portrays. Number 28, show them there. As the Mueller, are you worried about that? Now, number 29, CNN, they have their dig. McGahn subpoenaed by House Judiciary Committee. Dems planning in-depth. This is what they have. But look at the top. Disobeyed or ignored Trump. Here's the list. Insubordinate. They disobeyed or ignored Trump. I hope you are ready for the battle that we have in front of us. I really do. Number 36. Trump on AIDS defying order. Nobody disobeys. Okay. And then let me get number 39. This is MSNBC. I'm just showing you how crazy these people get in 2 hours every day. Nadler subpoenas former White House counsel McGahn after Mueller report. And here's number 40. I want you to see this, right? They're on there discussing it, okay? They get serious. They discuss 39% ties post-Charlottesville rating right there. Look at that. Poll, Trump approval hits all-time low, okay? And let's go back there just a little bit. Give me number 39. Now, I just want to say this. We already know, so I could come here and tell you every single day there was nothing to do a report on, okay? Nothing to do a report on, which tells you a lot about Robert Mueller and his respect for your $35 million as long as he had a job. Why did he care? As long as he had office space and the checks were coming in, and he went home and told his wife, look, I mean, it's another, $1.5 million we can put in the bank. Let's start taking those river cruises in Europe, and let's just pack it away. A real patriot would have walked in 60 days, we know that, and said, hey, I can't take the American people's money. There's nothing here. I mean, we're just going to have to come out in front of the cameras and say, there's nothing to investigate. But no, we didn't do that. We created something, and we know this has all been created. But now Don McGahn, I know the president has tweeted negatively about McGahn. I'm not going to push him down right now, because what a lot of people don't realize is Don McGahn, he was the Donald Trump presidential campaign lead counsel. He was the Donald Trump president-elect, okay, transition team lead counsel, and he was lead counsel in the White House, okay, for 2 years. So let me just say this, and don't get mad at me. You got it? I want to say this because, the media thinks if they put 3 asterisks out there that you're not going to catch on to what they mean. And they're so respectful, they won't lower themselves to say ugly words on TV. If you think Don McGahn, okay, if you think Don McGahn was chief counsel or lead counsel on the campaign trail, if you think he was lead counsel on the transition team, okay, for Donald Trump, president-elect, and chief White House counsel for 2 years, and he didn't see some crazy shit, you're wrong. Now, I know you're mad. I can't believe, because why? Robert Mueller had to put in the Mueller report that Don McGahn said the president asked him to do what? Crazy shit, right? It's in the report. I didn't make it up. You would think this guy didn't see some crazy ass stuff? You think he didn't see some crazy ass asterisk, really? Catch on. So here's what I want to know. When they get him up there, who will be? I want to know. Let's have her put our $5 in now, all right? Maybe I'm not supposed to vote, gamble on TV, but let's put our $5 in now. Who will be the first dumbass congressman on the Democrat side, or congresswoman, or Congress transgender, whatever the hell it's going to be? Who will be the first to look at Don McGahn and say, can you elaborate on the crazy shit the President of the United States asked you to do? You are totally wrong if you think the Democrats are not going for impeachment. I got a couple things before I go to break, because we're going to do our interview next. On the Sri Lanka, let's go with the Queens. There's more now. Number 12, Dems calling for Trump impeachment. Okay, we have more now. We have Kamala Harris has added her name. There's others. Pete Buttigieg, they're adding their names left and right on the campaign trail. Let's see what else I want to go to. Number 15. I heard this yesterday. I read somewhere about this yesterday, and this morning Fox put it up. The attacks on terrorists and Easter worshipers by Barack Obama. We pray for the victims and stand with the people of Sri Lanka. Hillary Clinton, on this holy weekend for many faiths. You better stand up, folks, because you're getting rolled, and you're not far from this country being totally rolled. I'm going to tell you, my fear is that we will say one day it was fun while it lasted. On this holy weekend for many faiths, we must stand united against hatred and violence. I am praying for everyone affected by today's horrific attack on Easter worshipers. Muslims, Jack, attacked, and here's the thing on CNN. Where's my guy on CNN I just had? I wanted to show you this. Because, all right, let's go to 32. Here's one of the bombers, the Islamic radical jihadist Muslim, Jack, Islamic. Get it through your damn head. They believe Christians should be killed. Damn it. All right, and let me look at now. Here is number 31 on CNN. And they will never admit that they're setting this tone. But here at 5 o'clock this morning, Sri Lanka officials, here we go, attacks revenge for Christ Church shooting, the Muslim church in New Zealand. It's revenge. Now we get it. Now we get it. It's revenge. Okay. So they won't say Muslim. Number 48. Supreme Court is considering LGBT job discrimination case. That's what they're running with this morning. Title VII, I don't have time to get into that. Let me get, I had one more I wanted to show you before we left this segment, and I lost track of what it is, but we'll stay with that. The LGBT, I was going to show you, okay, this one, Rick on the All-Star panel, I forgot to mention this yesterday. Here we are Tuesday, and I forgot to mention it yesterday. He brought up the Yankees as a loser, and I'm pretty sure the Philadelphia Flyers have joined arm in arm. But the playing of Kate Smith's God Bless America at Yankee Stadium, when the seventh inning stretch happens at Yankee Stadium after 9/11, they replaced Take Me Out to the Ball Game with Kate Smith's rendition of God Bless America. I don't know if you've ever heard that. But they claim that she sang some songs, and one of the lyrics are, one of the songs, that's why darkies were born. Now this is back in the 30s. Contains the lyrics, someone's got to pick the cotton, someone had to plant the corn. So they've gone back into the 30s and found a couple songs that Kate Smith sang, and now they won't play God Bless America at Yankee Stadium. I tell you what, it's oh, we got a lot today. Listen, we're going to come back with my interview. And when we come back, I'm going to set up the interview with former FBI Special Agent Derek Somerville concerning legislative leave in the state of Georgia. So when we come back, we're going to have that interview. We're just going to turn it on. Folks, brace your, make yourself some time. We will have it on YouTube. It is 2 hours. I'm going to tell you right up front. Okay, so if you can sit and watch it right now, great. If not, it's going to be on YouTube later for you to finish it up, whatever you got time for. But we're going to come back right after these messages. I'm going to set the interview up, and we're going to take off on that. I'm your host, BKP.